Tonight I'm going to be doing the recipe from JenMarissa, which is the Snicker Caramel Cheesecake Cookie. So I'm going to start by chopping up my 2 cups of Snickers. So, and then we'll get busy making them. Alright, so we're ready. I have my 2 cups of chopped Snickers, and I went ahead and mixed my 1½ cups of graham cracker crumbs and 2 tablespoons of sugar together in a bowl. I have my 5 tablespoons of well, it's not melted yet, but it's going to be melted butter. You'll need 3 tablespoons of Hershey syrup, 2 blocks of cream cheese, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 eggs, and 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of sugar. So the first thing we're going to do is mix the graham cracker crumbs, the melted butter, and the 2 tablespoons of sugar together. Here's my trusty sidekick, Daniel. This is my 13-year-old. He's going to be helping me by filming. Yay! Come over here because I don't have a long enough cord. Alright, so I have my graham cracker crumbs, my 2 tablespoons of sugar, and my melted butter. We're going to blend that together until it's like a crummy, powdery like thing. Alright. Alright, so we have our mixture. Like JenMarissa said, I only used 1½ cups of graham cracker crumbs. She said that using 2 cups was a little too much. So I'm going to take it and press it into my muffin pan. I might lightly spray these pans. No, probably not. Alright, so let me get... Scoop just a very little into the bottom of the muffin pan. I don't have a muffin top pan, so I'm using the regular cupcake pan. So, alright, I'm going to do that for all 12 and bake that 5 to 6 minutes. Alright, so I have all of my breading pressed down into my muffin pans, and I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 5 to 6 minutes. Alright, so while those are cooking, I am going to blend together my cream cheese and my 1 cup of sugar until that is creamy. So now that it's nice and creamy, I am going to add in my 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and my eggs, and then I'm going to mix that well. Now I'm going to add my 3 tablespoons of caramel sauce. Oh my god, this looks so good, and it smells just wonderful. Alright, so I'll mix this together good. We will put it over. I'm going to just take and kind of drop a little bit on the center of it. Yeah, I can use Gato in the background. Right now, I'm just going to spread it around a little bit on the crust. I'm going to need a little bit. top each one with Snickers. Oh gosh, it looks so good. I cannot wait to try it. Probably should have chopped them up a little bit smaller. But, oh well. It'll be okay. Alright, now that all the Snickers are on top, we're going to put in the oven for 23 to 26 minutes. So, I'm going to set my timer for 20, I'll do it 23, whoa. I'll do it 23 and then check them and see what they look like. She says until it becomes like brown. So, yay. Alright, so I did a total of 22 minutes because when I looked in there, the edges of some of them were already turning pretty darn brown. So I went ahead and took them out, and I'm going to let them cool for a few minutes, and then I'm going to loosen them on the sides with my little teeny tiny like butter knife things. So, alright. Hey, okay, so I did my first batch, and I don't think I'm going to be happy with the small muffin pan, but I don't have a muffin top pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a big pan, I think it's a 9-inch round. But my suggestion on the graham cracker problem you had, Jen, is don't take away the amount of graham cracker. I would just up the amount of butter and sugar that you put into the graham cracker, because what happens is you end up with so much extra batter with not enough crust. So that was my little suggestion. But I'm going to do the big cooking, and that way we can just cut it. So it just seems a lot easier to me. Alright, so this is what I have. Here are my finished cookies. Yet again, they're a little bit more hard on the bottom, but they are still very, very, very crumbly. When I was taking them out of the pan, this is what I found happen. Hush. There was a lot of, crust left in the pan. So I would highly suggest just adding more butter and sugar to the crust, or to your graham cracker, because then it makes it a lot more wet and it will stick together when you cook it more. Okay? Okay, so here is our taste test. Ready?